Funky, funky, funky.
Tech radio check.
Yo, 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 what's good? It's your brother Breezy Brainstorm, and we back live. Funky Tech Radio, Hip Hop Riff of the Week, episode 130. 130 riffs, man. Dear Summer, you know you gonna miss me. It's probably not even the right lyrics, but it's cool. Listen. This joint fire when I figured it out, how simple it was, but so groovy. The classics always stay classic. But before I get into the riff, it's 130 of these joints. I feel like this is a good time to reflect on the past 130 riffs I did. So you guys, if you have any riffs, look in the description, link in bio, wherever you're looking, wherever there's a description, you will see a link to a hip hop riff request form. And what I want you guys to do is request any riffs you guys want to learn that are hip hop riffs, of course, and rack them up. Start racking them up, sending them in. I want to see what you guys are interested in. And my plan is to essentially assess these past 130 riffs over the next month, see what I can do better, see if I can change anything around, just see what I've done. Because I've just been moving forward at this point. So I just want to take some time to reflect and give you guys an opportunity to speak and tell me what you guys want to learn, because I'm all open to listening, hence, listening to music and figuring stuff out. So I want you guys to do that. And I wanted to, let you guys know the link is wherever description is, and use that form, because that's how I'm going to know what's really good. So yeah, back to your regular schedule programming. This riff, Dear Summer by Jay-Z, which is on Memphis Bleek's album Wild, is in the key of C sharp minor, and it walks up the C sharp minor scale. But that B note, you'll see there's going to be multiple ways you can play it, and I'm going to show you well, it's not really bad in either direction, but I'm just going to show you both ways. We'll be staying in fret ranges 4 to 7, so there's not a lot of movement unless I show you the other way, and then you'll have to do a quick move up, but it's not bad. It's not bad. This is a real cool riff. I'm going to show y'all. It's in the key of C sharp minor. First note is C sharp. I'm on C sharp on the 4th fret on the A string. Next note is D sharp. I'm using my ring finger to hit that D sharp, just like we're in a position to play the C minor scale. So if you know that shape, then you Gucci. So C sharp index finger, ring finger D sharp, pinky finger E, F for the index, G sharp for the ring, pinky on the A. So far that's 3 notes per string. So that's on the A string. That is 3 notes on the D string. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to explain the option here. I'm just going to talk and you guys will know, because that's usually how it works. So now the B note is a low B note. They don't continue going up. It's still progressing as far as note wise, like C sharp, D sharp, E, but the B that they use is, you can either hit this B if you want to stay within the 4 or the 4 to 7 fret range. You'd use your pinky to hit the low B on the E string, or if you wanted to move and hit the B on the A string, you can use that B, and that's on the 2nd fret. So let me just run it through and stop talking. That's one option. Second option is so those are your 2 choices for that first part of the riff. Now, the whole thing that brings it together is so this is just that octave B. You're going to be using that regardless. That's a part of the riff regardless. So, but the way it leads into it is that F sharp. Got to hit that. And what I'm doing is I'm using my index finger for that F sharp on the D string, and I'm barring it to hit the B. Then I'm hammering on to get the octave C sharp. So essentially, this riff is just walking up the C sharp minor scale to get to the octave C sharp. That's all that's going on here. It just sounds cool because it's supposed to. So let's run it back. That's one way. And that's the other way. So if you're just listening, the first way I did was I went to the B on the 2nd fret, and now that's the B using my pinky on the what's this, the 7th fret, 2nd, 7th, yikes. Okay, the 7th fret. And I would recommend this one because you can just stay within those first 4 frets, and then when you still within those first 4 frets. So that's what I recommend. You know, you can always switch it up or whatever, but that's what I'd recommend just to keep it simple. So let's run it all the way through, guys. One thing that you're going to have to look out for if you do choose to use your pinky to hit that low B is to make sure you are muting every single string, because you're walking up to the D string, then hopping over a string to get to another string. So make sure you're muting all of the strings when you're hopping strings, because you don't want to, you know, sound like that. You hitting the B and it's all OD. Don't do that. So one more time, I just wanted to point that out too, because that's going to be a doozy. See, what note was that? What string was that, I should say? So I can actually tell you the strings you should be looking out for that may ring due to you not recognizing what's going on because you're busy trying to, you know, play the riff. So let's run that back and let's try to make the mistake and see where it comes out. Because a lot of these riffs are simple as far as understanding the notes, but it's the technique behind you playing that makes it sound as crisp and clear as possible. So let's run it back. Okay, so to me, it's feeling like it may be the D string that you're gonna have to look out for. But when I started slow, you saw that there was no mistakes because slow practice makes playing fast second nature. You don't practice to play fast. Playing fast is a byproduct of practicing correctly. So yeah, before this gets too long, you guys know the riff is C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. And that's 130, episode 130 of the Hip Hop Riff of the Week, powered by Brainstorm Productions. Y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all go to put in y'all favorite riffs that y'all are interested in or want to learn hip hop riffs, and I'll start making a list and tally. Hey, I might even, shout you guys out, the people who submit a song, and I want to do stuff like maybe a giveaway or some sort of contest or something, just to, because y'all been looking on. Y'all really coming from all over the world to learn hip hop bass lines, and that's awesome. I'm glad I'm inspiring people to actually pick up the bass for the first time, inspiring people to look at hip hop from a different point of view. It's just dope. I'm very happy that y'all are interested in this, because I've been interested in it to the point where I started doing it. So yeah, thanks once again for everyone tuning in. That's episode 130. I think maybe for the next month, I'm just going to remind y'all to put in y'all riffs that y'all want to hear, and just assess these past 130 riffs, because I want to make sure I got everything organized, make sure, I just need some self-assessment, you know what I'm saying? So it's your brother Breezy, Brainstorm. We're going to be back at it. You might see a riff next week, or you might not, but you're definitely going to see me. So I'm going to catch you on the flip side. It's your brother Breeze signing out. Stay safe, stay well, stay healthy, and keep it funky. Peace. Talking now, talking now, talking now, talking now, talking now.